What you repeat in your mind every morning inevitably becomes your destiny. The big question is, what are you telling yourself every day? Because if your thoughts are weak, limiting, or full of fear, your entire life will reflect that fragility. Every word, every belief, every silent or spoken affirmation is shaping your reality, even when you're not aware of it. Today, I want to share with you 7 powerful affirmations used daily by one of the greatest minds in personal development, Napoleon Hill. These are not just phrases. They reprogram your mind, awaken your faith, reignite your inner power, and push you forward toward the peak of your potential. Napoleon Hill never spoke of affirmations as shallow or superficial. He understood they are not just about positive words. They are a tool for deep transformation. Their true purpose is to reconfigure your subconscious, because this is key. The mind does not act according to what you wish, but according to what it believes to be true. Hill defined this process as autosuggestion, the direct bridge between your conscious thoughts and the life you end up creating. Every time you repeat an idea with emotion, with real intention, with conviction, that idea is planted as a seed in your subconscious. And what lives there, sooner or later, manifests in your external reality. That's why affirmations should not be recited like magic spells or empty phrases. No, they must be felt, lived, believed. They must be spoken as declarations, as truths you're claiming. They must be said with soul. Hill put it clearly: you can achieve anything your mind can conceive and believe. But in order to believe it, you must first speak it until it becomes part of you. Now you're going to learn these 7 affirmations built upon the exact principles Napoleon Hill applied daily. They're not meant to give you a quick motivational boost. They are mental codes that, if you integrate them, can completely change the way you see yourself and the reality you're creating. Affirmation 1. I have the divine right to be prosperous, happy, and abundant. This is not a wish cast into the air. It's a deep truth, it's a decree. It's your declaration of origin. You are not here to survive or to just get by. You are here to manifest, to expand, and to flourish. Prosperity, fulfillment, and joy are not privileges for a lucky few. They are spiritual rights that already live within you. Hill taught that poverty is not an eternal condition, it's a mental state. No one is born limited, but many people mentally imprison themselves with thoughts of lack, doubt, and fear. When you repeat this affirmation with strength, you're telling the universe, I recognize who I am. I recognize my value. I recognize I deserve the best. The words divine right connect directly to your spiritual origin. This is not arrogance. It's alignment with the greater purpose God has for you. You were not created to live in fear. You were created to live with purpose. Not to crawl through life, but to live it fully, freely, and with meaning. Engrave this into your soul. I have the divine right to be prosperous, happy, and abundant. Say it every morning, not just with your mouth, but with your energy, your faith, your determination. Because when your mind truly believes it, your reality will begin to reflect it. Affirmation 2. Everything I need is already within me. You don't need the world's approval. You don't need anyone's permission to move forward. You don't even need to feel ready. What you truly need is already inside you. This is an affirmation of inner power, a declaration that dissolves dependency, insecurity, and endless waiting. Hill explained it clearly. The man who knows what he wants has already traveled half the journey. Every time you repeat this phrase, you're retraining your mind to stop looking outward and start recognizing that your source is within. Not in other people, not in external success, not in appearances, but in your faith, your will, and your ability to choose. And when you realize that, you stop begging for opportunities and start creating them. This affirmation isn't arrogance, it's spiritual recognition. God doesn't plant a dream in your mind without also giving you the seed of the ability to achieve it. Even when you doubt, even when you don't immediately, see the resources, speak this truth with unwavering heart. Everything I need is already within me. Say it each morning. Say it when fear whispers lies. Say it when you feel uncertain. And watch as your world, inside and out, starts to align with that inner truth. Affirmation 3. I am in perfect harmony with the energy of God and the universe. Most people live disconnected from themselves, from their purpose, from the greater force guiding everything. They feel lost, alone, as if walking without direction. But here's the truth. You are not alone, and you never have been. What's really happening is that you've forgotten your most powerful connection, your connection with the source. Napoleon Hill taught that a mind aligned with a higher cause is an invincible mind. And that alignment doesn't happen by luck. It comes through inner harmony. It's cultivated through awareness, practice, and intention. When you repeat this affirmation each morning, you are reminding yourself that you are part of a perfect order, that you are held by a divine force, that nothing is random, that you are not separate from the universe, you are part of it. Saying I am in perfect harmony with the energy of God and the universe is more than a comforting phrase. It is a vibrational alignment. It's a return to your center, because when your soul is at peace, your mind clears. When your mind clears, your decisions become illuminated. And when your decisions are illuminated, the path opens before you. This is not abstract spirituality, it's practical transformation. It's a reminder that you are a living expression of divine energy. You are connected. You are supported. You are never walking alone. Repeat it. Believe it. Live it. You are part of something far greater than yourself. Affirmation 4. Today, I act with discipline, courage, and focus. Faith without action is nothing more than illusion. You can have all the dreams and visions in the world, but if you don't take daily action, they'll remain dreams. Napoleon Hill said it with brutal clarity. Knowledge is not power until it is organized and directed into action. Many people know what they want. Very few are willing to pay the price. That's why this affirmation is so powerful. It reminds you that every day is a choice, an opportunity, a battleground where the real you is forged. When you repeat, "Today, I act with discipline, courage, and focus," you're training your mind to move forward even without motivation, even in the presence of fear, even when your body says, "I can't." Discipline is doing what you know you must, even when you don't feel like it. Courage is advancing with fear still present. Focus is knowing what you want and ignoring what doesn't matter. These three forces combined make you unstoppable. They turn you into a mental storm, a force that moves forward without asking for permission. Don't repeat this phrase like a spectator. Say it like a warrior. Say it like someone who is done waiting, because if you act today, tomorrow, your past won't even recognize you. Affirmation 5. My thoughts create my reality. I choose to think big. Your external world is just a reflection of your internal world. What you experience is the echo of what you believe. Napoleon Hill left no room for doubt. You become what you think about most of the time. This isn't motivational fluff, it's universal law. What you hold in your mind long enough, you will eventually see in your life. When you repeat, "My thoughts create my reality. I choose to think big," you are activating your mind's creative power. You are shifting away from limitations and toward possibility. Thinking big is not arrogance, it's active faith. It's the decision to stop settling for a small life when you hold within you the potential for something extraordinary. Every time doubt visits you, respond with this affirmation. Every time fear tries to stop you, speak it louder. Every time Your mind wants to go back to what's safe. Shout it from within. I choose to think big. Because if your thoughts are big, your actions will be big. And when your actions are big, your results will have no ceiling. Affirmation 6. I am destined to achieve great things. Greatness lives in me. You are not just another person. You weren't created by accident. You are not here just to exist. You are here to leave a legacy. This affirmation awakens the truest version of you, the one that often gets buried by fear, by criticism, by doubt. Napoleon Hill said, "Within every adversity is the seed of an equal or greater benefit, and that seed is your greatness. But it only grows if you choose to activate it." When you repeat this affirmation with power, you are reconnecting with your original design. You are rejecting mediocrity. You are reminding the universe who you are and why you came here. Greatness isn't about fame. It's not about superficial wealth. It's not ego. Greatness is living with purpose, with integrity, with impact. It's the daily decision to make your life a story that inspires, not a statistic that's forgotten. And if you don't repeat this truth to yourself every day, who will? You have something unique to offer the world, but no one will see it until you recognize it first. So repeat this truth every day. Greatness lives in me, and let every step you take become a living affirmation in action. Don't wait for others to see your worth. You don't need more validation. What you need is the courage to own who you are and live from that truth. Affirmation 7. Each day, my faith is stronger than my fear. We all feel fear. Even the bravest among us has moments of doubt. But there is a force that can crush fear without even fighting it. That force is faith. Napoleon Hill wrote an entire book on this, Outwitting the Devil. In it, he revealed that fear is the most powerful weapon of the invisible enemy, and that the only way to overcome it is to strengthen your faith. When you repeat this affirmation, my faith is stronger than my fear, you are training your spirit to choose light even in darkness. You are saying, I don't know how, but I believe it's possible. I don't have all the answers, but I have clarity to take the next step. Maybe I don't trust the circumstances, but I trust God. This affirmation doesn't erase fear. It transforms it. Faith is not the absence of fear. It's walking forward despite it. It's the deep knowing that you are not alone, that the force guiding you is greater than anything standing against you. And you shouldn't repeat this only when things are going well. Repeat it, especially when everything feels like it's falling apart. Each day, my faith is stronger than my fear. Say it until the fear fades. Say it until your faith roars louder, because when your faith grows, fear shrinks. And when fear loses power, you reclaim yours. Now you know them. 7 affirmations that are not just words, they are keys. Keys that unlock a new mindset. Keys that open the doors to a new version of you. Let's repeat them together, not out of routine, but with deep intention, emotion, and soul. Take a deep breath and say them with me, aloud, in your mind or in your heart. I have the divine right to be prosperous, happy, and abundant. Everything I need is already within me. I'm in perfect harmony with the energy of God and the universe. Today, I act with discipline, courage, and focus. My thoughts create my reality. I choose to think big. I am destined to achieve great things. Greatness lives in me. Each day, my faith is stronger than my fear. These affirmations are not about repetition for repetition's sake. They are about reprogramming your mind, creating space for a new version of you, more focused, more determined, more powerful. Make these phrases part of your daily ritual. Write them down, say them in the mirror, live them in your actions. Don't wait for external miracles. The true miracle begins within you every time you choose to think differently. These 7 phrases are not the end. They are your new beginning. Don't underestimate what you just did. You've just planted powerful seeds in your mind. And if you water them daily with faith, discipline, and action, you will harvest results that even you can't fully imagine right now. Success is not a coincidence. It's a decision you make every single day. And today, you've made that decision. Repeating these affirmations is not a trend. It's a spiritual practice. It's training your mind to stop listening to fear and start listening to the voice of God within you, because there is no greater force than a mind aligned with its purpose. Before you go, don't let this message become just another moment of fleeting motivation. Let this be a turning point in your mindset. This channel isn't for spectators, it's for destiny creators. If this message spoke to you, subscribe, share it with someone who needs it. Comment below which of these 7 affirmations you're going to repeat this week. Every word here has purpose, and every video here has one mission: to remind you that the power is in you. So don't stop now. Go out there and act as if you already are the person you were born to become.